Hello, my friend. It's almost Friday. Thank God. This week has left me a whole mess, not even a half mess, a whole mess. But I'm grateful to be busy. I did multiple TV appearances this week, was in overdrive with Justin Timberlake, everything. But grateful that we have this time together. If you're just joining me, I am Perez Hilton, the queen of all media, the gossip gangsta, the original influencer, and I do hot topics here every weekday, Monday through Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, and I've set up a membership. If you can, please, I would love it if you became a member. Hi, TK. Yesterday, I had 3 people become members during my live. It was so overwhelmingly, like, I'm still in disbelief. Hi, Brandy. If you enjoy my content and you watch regularly, thank you, Catherine. And you can. Listen, I get it. If you can't, you can't. I appreciate truly, sincerely, deeply everybody who watches, every single person. But YouTube, I don't know if any of you are YouTube creators. Hi D, it's really hard to monetize on YouTube unless you're getting crazy amounts of views, and I'm not. So I've set up a membership. If you're able to become a member, please. I've just switched my live chat to members only mode. That's one of the perks of becoming a member. You and only the members get to chat with me live during every premiere, like Christy. You all can ask me anything, suggest anything. I am yours and you are mine. And let's get into this because we've got a lot of show today, including some breaking news that you may not have heard yet. It's pretty surprising to me on many levels. It was just announced in, I think it was the Hollywood Reporter, that Khloe Kardashian is doing a partnership with Twitter. I refuse to call it X. It will forever be Twitter. And that rebrand was so dumb. Especially because everything about it was so smartly branded. Hey Ryan, it was Twitter and you would send a tweet and you would retweet and blah. Now it's a post. And what do you do when you retweet a post on X? What do you call that? Share? I don't know, whatever. Anyways, Khloe Kardashian has announced a partnership with Twitter. She's launching a podcast later this year. And we don't have a lot of information on it. Yes, Osfly girl Donald Sutherland passed away at 88 years old. He lived a full life. It's sad, but not tragic. So condolences to Donald Sutherland's family and his son, fellow actor Kiefer Sutherland. It seems like Khloe Kardashian's new podcast is going to go the Meghan Markle route, where they're going to talk about everything, which, is that what people want from Khloe Kardashian? Or do they want the tea? Do they want her talking celebrities and the Kardashians show? I would think that's what people want, but no. Khloe says in a statement, quote, "I have a genuine curiosity about so many topics, and I try to see the positive in everything. I can't wait to explore, listen, and learn through this exciting journey. Thank you, X, for taking this ride with me." Well, you know what, Osfly girl? I think it's going to be very successful. Even though the podcast market is so saturated. Everyone has a podcast this day and age. When Booker and I started ours, it was not that common. We've been doing our podcast 9 years now. Bonkers. Hey, Adam, we started our podcast in 2015. I'll never forget because I was living in New York City. And we're still doing it. We're still doing it. And I'm so grateful for our very loyal podcast listeners. So grateful. I have so much gratitude in my life. Gratitude and anxiety are the two things that keep me going and working so hard. So yeah, I think the Khloe podcast is going to do very well because the bar is lower than television. And actually, she did. I love this. I'm pretty sure Khloe Kardashian already did a talk show and it failed. It flopped, if I remember correctly. Let me look it up. Khloe Kardashian talk show. Yes! Oh my God, I totally remember. Cocktails with Khloe. Yep. It came out a long time ago in 2016. Cocktails with Khloe. It only ran one season. And, you know, it was her and celebrity guests having a dinner party. Oh, look at this. Episode 3D. Music artist Sean Combs. Oh, and this one's interesting. Lisa Brenna. Oh. Oh, look. Oh, episode 9. Khloe Kardashian is joined by Travis Barker. This was years and years before Travis started dating Kourtney. But you know what, my YouTube fam? I love this about the Kardashians. They are willing to throw tons of spaghetti up against the wall to see what sticks. I'm the same way. That's why I'm going to be around until I choose not to be around anymore. You have to be incredibly hardworking, resourceful, not have an ego, reinvent, and Adam, I think she had a talk show on not a radio show, but it is possible that she had a podcast. I know for a couple years there she did a radio show. Like I think it was a real radio show. I think it was part of the of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It lasted maybe a couple of years actually. I think the radio show was definitely more successful than her television talk show, but I could be wrong. You could be right. Yeah, I love their resourcefulness and you know, if something fails, and the Kardashians have had a lot of failed projects. Kris Jenner also had a flop talk show, and it wouldn't shock me if she tries again in the future. You know, they keep getting chances, so why not? Smart of them. I love it. I'll do another podcast if I'll make money doing it. Your boy's got 3.5 children. My kids and my mom that I also financially support. I'm not complaining. I'm blessed. I'm so grateful. That's just a lot of pressure and responsibility on my shoulders. I don't remember that, Adam, but you could be correct. I don't remember a bathtub thing. I don't remember her having a podcast prior, but you could absolutely be right. I don't care enough to go Google it right now. Yes, TK, I agree. Speaking of Khloe Kardashians and the Kardashian-Jenner universe, the father of Khloe Kardashian's niece and nephew, one of the many baby daddies, Travis Scott, was arrested, thank you, Dee, earlier today in Miami Beach. Kylie Jenner's ex was arrested in Miami Beach. Sondra! Yay! Welcome, Sondra! Everybody, please give a warm welcome to Sondra. If you want to know how you too can become a member and support my channel and live chat with me on almost all of my videos, except for podcast clips, the pinned comment will be instructions on how you can become a member. So welcome, thank you, thank you. Travis Scott was arrested earlier today in Miami Beach. Let me read to you very briefly what happened, okay? According to Miami Beach police, the incident occurred at the Miami Beach Marina just before 12:45 a.m. early Thursday morning. Officers were called to the marina regarding a disturbance call reporting people fighting on a yacht. Let me read that last bit again. People fighting on a yacht. Rich people problems. Once officers arrived, they saw Scott standing by the dock and yelling at the vessel's occupants. Scott, whose real name is Jacques Bermond Webster II, was reportedly getting off a charter boat when the owner of the boat, who did not want to press any charges, requested him to leave. Officers noted that Scott initially complied by sitting down, but repeatedly stood up, disregarding their commands. Authorities said officers detected a strong smell of alcohol on his breath. An officer told Scott to leave the dock, warning he would be arrested if he returned. Scott left the property but continued to yell. About 5 minutes later, Scott ignored the demands of the police officers and caused further disturbances. Miami Beach police said Scott became irate, screaming profanities, left and returned to disturb some more. Miami Beach police say Scott was taken into custody and transported to the police department, later admitting to consuming alcohol, stating, "It's Miami." Hey, at least he wasn't driving and not a danger to anybody except for maybe himself. You know, it was on a yacht at a marina. Like, what if he could have potentially fallen in and drowned or something? Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. And I'm crazy for lying and crazy for dying. Anyways, thankfully nobody was hurt. And I gotta admit, that last part was pretty funny. It's Miami. Like, it's Vegas. And I also think he should not have been arrested. Like, seriously, you're arresting him because he got a little too drunk and mouthy. Listen, I think I really am a centrist. I am equal parts liberal and conservative. I don't think he should have been arrested for being mouthy. I think race might have played a part in it. And I do also think he should have listened to the police. They warned him to simmer the F down, and he did not listen. Just listen to the police. Kimberly! Welcome, Kimberly. Oh my goodness. Thank you. My flabby arms are so happy that I got another member of my fam. Thank you for subscribing here, for becoming a member. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hugs to Kimberly. Yeah, I don't think he should have been arrested, but I also think Travis Scott should have listened to the police. And it's clear, Christy Shelton, that Travis Scott has an issue with authorities and with behaving accordingly. You know, remember the awful situation that happened in Texas? Ay, ay, ay. All right. We need a palate cleanse after all of that. Let's talk some Sabrina Carpenter. She is the it girl of 2024. I am so happy for her because I'm an OG Sabrina Carpenter fan. I worked with her once on a Disney Channel show. Sabrina was on Girl Meets World many moons ago, and I was on an episode of Girl Meets World. I've done everything. I am so lucky for the life and career and beautiful family that I've got. And she was lovely, by the way. So she's also been releasing music for a very long time. It's just that the general public hasn't really caught on to Sabrina Carpenter until recently. And in addition to releasing music for a while, Sabrina Carpenter has also already established herself as a touring act, Osfly Girl MD. Just recently, she opened for many dates on Taylor Swift's The Eras tour. Huge look. Huge look. Very, very, very cool for her. But prior to that, last year, Sabrina Carpenter did a headlining theater tour. She was here in Vegas less than a year ago, playing at the Virgin Hotel, which used to be the Hard Rock, which that theater there is like, I think about 2,500. 2,500, I think. Wait, let me see. Let's see here. Oh no, it's much bigger. The capacity's 4,000. 4,000. I don't know if it was a sold out show, but that's, a decent sized theater to be headlining on her last tour. And she just announced an arena headlining tour. And a lot of people are doubting Sabrina Carpenter. Not me. It's incredibly hot, well over 100 in Vegas today. But it's nice and cool in here. I actually think Sabrina will have sellouts. Easy, quick sellouts, especially because she and her team are going to smartly price this. I guarantee this is not going to be a J-Lo situation. Yeah, not yet, Christy, but somebody did come today and did touch it, and it is wet. And they're coming tomorrow now with the trade people. Oh, God. And they're going to have to cut my ceiling. But got to look on the bright side of things. Thankfully, this went down in the first 12 months of me living here. So it's covered, the first, and any repair that needs to be done in the first 12 months, if it's not something that I messed up, they pay for it, the people that built the house. So, all right. Congratulations to Sabrina Carpenter. I will definitely see you on the road. It's not going to be a J-Lo situation where they're charging way too much for tickets. Us Fly Girl, that video was from a while ago. I had just never posted it before. I don't always post in real time. Sometimes I'll just, I'm backlogged or I'll hold on to a video for a variety of reasons, but that canker sore lasted a long time. Anyways, on to other news. Usher has revealed that on Wednesdays, we wear pink, and on Wednesdays, Usher doesn't eat. At all. He just drinks water. Apparently, this is something that his grandmother used to do, and he got it from his grandma. And he literally starts the night before. I do intermittent fasting. That works for me. I love intermittent fasting. That means I'll go, I probably only eat within 8-hour window, 7-hour window. I don't eat solid food until 11:30 a.m. And I wake up at 5:30 a.m. So I don't eat anything until 11:30. And the first thing that I do is I just have a cup of coffee with ice. I have an iced coffee in the morning, and that's it. And actually, it's probably even later than 11:30. Like at 11, I'll have a protein shake. I probably don't have my first solid food till 12, which is a beef jerky, turkey jerky stick. Healthier, turkey jerky. What's the name of the company? I don't know. I get it from Trader Joe's. They're red, yellow, and green. The yellow ones are the turkey jerky ones. Anyways, good for him, I guess. You know, if it works. I think it's a wackadoodle. He just drinks water. But hey, if it works for him, mazel. This was a good segue, too. Speaking of wackadoodle, Steve-O, the comedian, stunt artist, former clown, and jackass icon, has just turned 50 years old and commemorated it by having Post Malone give him a face tattoo. And not just any old face tattoo. Post Malone tattooed a dingaling on Steve-O's face. A wiener, a hot dog that belongs to the male member down there, a schlong, a peen. And it looked pretty real. Like, I don't think it was fake. Let me see. Let me see if he's posted an update. Very juvenile, Osfly girl. Oh my God, it's real. He did post an update. And oh wow. He moved. Oh my God, this is freaking crazy. Steve-O is now living in Tennessee. Wow. Everybody from so many celebs are moving to Nashville. Congrats. So let me show you the video. Okay. I mean, look at that. That looks pretty real. And of all the things that Steve-O could have done, a frickin' peen on his forehead. I'm a little upset he didn't call me. I could have done it for him. That would have been more iconic, don't you think? If you're gonna have anybody draw a D on your face, it might as well be Perez Hilton. I'm known for that. All right, let me show you the finished product. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at that. That is something. All right, speaking of tattoos, that's a good segue. Let me show you this new NS and F and W. Not really, I mean, it's not that bad. This new tattoo that Shawn Mendes just got. Look at that. It's of two lovers embracing post-coitus after doing the deed. It's very beautiful, actually. I think it's gorgeous. And does anybody else think that this might be a response to everybody harassing Shawn Mendes about being gay? So he got a tattoo of a guy and a woman after these sexy times. It's definitely a statement, Osfly girl. a naked dude and a chick caressing after doing it. He's basically saying, I love puss puss. I love the puss puss. I love puss puss. I love the puss puss. I love puss puss in my mouth. I love the puss puss. I don't even know. I am in a mood. Oh my God. It's the deliriousness from this week. I blame Justin Timberlake. Or am I always like this? I think I'm a little loopier than normal this week. It's my roof leaking. It's Timberlake. It's me being too busy with too many obligations this week. Ay, ay, ay. All right. And finally, happy birthday to Kyle Richards' daughter, Portia. She just turned 16 years old and got quite the birthday present. If you don't watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, then you don't know that she's been on that show, Kyle Richards, for over a decade. Her husband, Mauricio, is the founder of one of the most successful real estate companies in Los Angeles. And they both really built that together. And he also has his own reality show. So they're diversified and super wealthy, and Kyle Richards gave her daughter a new Porsche for her birthday. A Porsche for Portia. She's 16 and still in high school. I get it. This is like pennies for them. I get it. It's their money. They can do whatever they want with it. But if I could afford that, I wouldn't do it. I'd buy my kids a used Honda or a used Toyota Corolla, a Honda Accord or a Toyota Corolla, like a sensible, durable, sturdy, safe car, not something that goes from 0 to 100 in 5 seconds or whatever. Exactly, Osfly girl. Like, plus it's so expensive. This Porsche, this model, it's, with high-end cars like this, there's like a ginormous range. It could go anywhere from like $85,000 to $200,000, depending on how tricked out you get it. I didn't even have a car growing up, Adam. I had a bicycle. That's how I got around town. I was too poor to afford a car. And then my bike got stolen in Miami. And I was too poor to afford a new bike for a long time. I had a lock on it and everything. That's the worst part about it. I had a lock on this was the 90s, so it wasn't one of those U-shaped locks. It was like a chain lock. So obviously these a-holes must have had a clipper and clipped my chain that was holding the lock in place. When I got a bicycle later in the future, in the early 2000s, I had one of those really hard U-shaped locks. I know, D. Absolutely, T. Porsche clearly Kyle Richards and her husband can afford the insurance. And it was nice to see that the two of them reunited because they're separated and Mauricio moved out of the house, but the two of them put on a united front to present their daughter with this birthday present. So I thought that was really cute. Very sweet. All right, y'all, that is it. A reminder, I go live on here every weekday, Monday through Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. Hot topics. If you can, I'm so grateful I got 2 new members today. Please support, please, if you're watching regularly and enjoying, I would love to chat with you. I would love your support in this very meaningful way. But if not, I get it and I appreciate you all. It's free to watch. Once the premiere is over, it is free to comment. Everybody can comment once the live stream ends. Everybody can hit the like button and everybody can share. So please do all of that. I appreciate you. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, T. I knew your name looked new, so thank you. I appreciate you all. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.